Most barbers are missing out on tens of thousands of dollars a year, not because they need more clients, but because their schedule's set up wrong. But the good news is, it's easier to fix than you might think. In this video, I'll show you how to optimize your schedule, get rid of those awkward 15-minute gaps, and fit in more clients without having to work more hours. Let's go through a specific example. Let's say you have two barbers. Barber A does their appointments in 30 minutes, and Barber B does their appointments in 45 minutes. How many appointments will Barber A get done if they work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day? And Barber A can do 16 cuts in a day. Barber B can only do 10. If they both charge $30 for a haircut, Barber A will make $480 in that day, and Barber B will only make $300. That's a difference of $180. That $180 a day over 300 working days is $54,000, and that doesn't even include tips. Barber B has to charge $18 more in order to make the same amount as Barber A. Which one do you think is going to get more clients if they're the same level of quality? Now, I know what you might say. Barber B can charge more because they're doing a higher quality job. I've seen plenty of barbers who do great haircuts in 30 minutes and can charge top dollar price. I'll even give you an example of someone who does that on FullCap today, making over $200,000 a year as a barber. So the first lesson here is that it really makes a big difference whether you choose a 30-minute haircut versus a 45-minute haircut. Now I'm gonna show you how to get rid of those pesky 15-minute time blocks. Let's do some scheduling science. Here's the thing, most barbers don't just have one set amount of time for their services. They typically have two. Let's say that you have a 30-minute haircut and then a 45-minute haircut and beard trim. Here's the thing, customers don't schedule in a linear way. They don't schedule one right after the other, right after the other. It never works that way. Customers schedule whenever they want. They go into your booking system and they'll book an 11:30, and then another person will book a 9:30, and then someone will book a 2 o'clock, and then someone may book the 1:30, and then someone else will come in and book your 11 o'clock. Now here's the thing, this would be fine if all of your haircuts were 30 minutes. But when you get a 45-minute appointment that comes in, it completely breaks the schedule. You put that 45-minute haircut in there, and all of a sudden, you are going to have a 15-minute time block, and there's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't matter if they book there, you can book them here. Maybe in this scenario, you get lucky and another haircut and beard trim gets booked right afterwards. But it doesn't always work that way. Someone else could come in with a haircut, book here, and all of a sudden there's nothing you can do about it. Same thing if they were to come in at this 10 a.m. time slot. There's nothing you can do about it. You're gonna be stuck with a 15-minute gap, and hopefully a buzz cut comes in or something like that, or you can finish your haircut and beard trim and take a walk in. But this is the reason why you have gaps in your schedule, is because customers don't book one right after the other in a clean way. They book when they want, when there's availability. And it doesn't matter what booking system you have, if there is an hour gap in between two appointments and a 45-minute haircut comes in, are you gonna deny them this spot and not let them get a haircut because they're gonna create a 15-minute gap? Nope. You need to fill that slot, so you're gonna let them in, and you're gonna end up getting screwed up here because you have a 15-minute time gap. Now, how do you solve for this? Typically, you solve for it by only allowing one haircut length, or you extend your longer appointments to be 60 minutes, but now you just need to make sure that you charge at least double what your haircut price is so that your per hour unit comes out to be the exact same, whatever you're making per hour. So if your haircuts are 30 minutes and you're charging $30, you're making $60 an hour plus tips, which means your haircut and beard trim needs to at least be $60 in order to make up that same $60 per hour. Now I'm gonna show you the example of a barber who understands time blocking and makes $200,000 a year on FullCap. Here's this barber's schedule. You can see this barber clearly understands the importance of time blocking. They have 30-minute appointments always. Every once in a while, a 60-minute appointment comes in. If you look, they consistently do that across their appointments. Look at this perfect day of 30-minute appointments all the way across. This includes haircuts and beard trims. And if you do the math, this barber is making over $200,000 a year because they do all of the little things right, all the way down to the importance of time blocking. There's always going to be some trade-offs when choosing the length of your appointments. Booking systems like FullCap will try and puzzle piece together the best they can different length appointments, but ultimately, if a customer wants a time slot that's going to leave a 15-minute gap, What are you gonna do? Not offer the appointment and hope that they have availability another time, or risk that they're not even gonna come in and book the appointment? Instead of leaving it up to the algorithm, take control in your own hands and create time slots that make sense. There are thousands of barbers who have learned the skill and speed to make 30-minute appointments work, and you can be one of those too. If you liked this video and you want more videos on barbershops, business, and full cap, then like and subscribe.